Hello everyone and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. Last time we were taking Princess Zelda to the Spirit Tracks when Chancellor Cole was found out to be evil. It didn't take long for the guy to show his true colors, but we saw Zelda's ghost head up here. And we're coming to see what's going on about that.
Help! I need your help. Why can't anyone hear me?
And then she goes through the door. Oh, whoops. Yo, what's up? I thought I saw someone moving out of the corner of my eye. The castle could be awfully creepy sometimes. Okay, sure. And we'll head up here. Hey, Zelda.
Can you see me, Link? I must apologize to Alfonso for what happened. And to you too. I never knew the Chancellor was capable of such evil. All these years, I never noticed what he really was. I was a fool. And the Tower of Spirits is breaking apart. You saw it too, didn't you, Link? It must have something to do with the dark forces. After all, they made the spirit tracks disappear. This must be the handiwork of Cole and his cronies. But what could their goal be? He said something about the spirit tracks vanishing. What did he mean by that? And why would they take my body with them? What will they do with it? Oh, I'm sorry. It seems I'm much lighter without my body.
Well, that's true.
Listen, Link. Let's try again to go to the Tower of Spirits. Now more than ever, we must find the Tower Sage. But before we go, I want to show you something. This spirit flute is a prized family heirloom. It's been handed down for generations. It originally belonged to one of my ancestors, the one who founded this kingdom. It is my greatest treasure of all. I can't carry it while I'm in this state, as you can see. But I'm certain it's meant to protect me. I can hardly ask you to do any more for me. But will you take this? And will you come to the tower with me? You're the only person I can turn to now.
We got the spirit flute. This pan flute will probably come in handy.
Thank you so much, Link. Now then, shall we go? I will travel alongside you.
Yes, this entire adventure we have Zelda hanging out with us. Um, this is one of the parts that in the original game that I just didn't like. The pan flute parts. Uh, Having to use that, it just got to be a pain. I'll explain when we actually have to do it.
Wait, just a second, Link. The tracks are gone, and even if they weren't, we don't have a train. How can we get to the Tower of Spirits? Oh, I know. I've heard that there's a path from the castle to the tower, but if it exists, it certainly hasn't been used recently. There's a door at the back of the castle. Maybe there's a path somewhere there. Let's go see.
And it doesn't matter which way you go. It's easier just to go through here. Actually, it's not. Oh no, it is. Because we gotta go downstairs. What is it, recruit? Eh? You want to leave through the door? Well, I can tell just by looking at you that you aren't adequately prepared. There are lots of strange beasts on the other side of this door. It's not the kind of place you want to go without a sword.
He's right, Link. Heading to the Tower of Spirits without a sword is too dangerous. Why don't you find the Captain Guard and ask him to loan you a sword? He'll probably just think you want it for training.
True that. Let's go. Let's open the doors and head to the training area. And I believe it's to the right here. Oh, well, I believe it's the only other place we haven't been yet. What now, recruit? Eh? You want a sword so you can leave through the back of the castle? Did I get that right? Yes. Some swordsmen you are, running around with no sword. There's something fishy about this. Are you really a new recruit? Your eyes, I can tell the whole story. Alright, take this one. You got the recruit sword. Tap an enemy or slide the stylus to attack. But listen, just because you have a sword doesn't make you a swordsman. Let me see if you are truly worthy of handling a weapon like that. Alright, time for a little sword practice. These fellows here are here to help you train, so don't hold back when you're attacking them. First, the targeted attack. Hit each guard twice with a targeted attack. If you don't know how to do a targeted attack, just ask me. That's just tapping the person. That's a targeted attack. Good. Targeted attacks are the most basic attack. Next is a side slash. Hit each guard with 2 attacks. Get moving, recruit. Alright, this one, you just move your stylus around. But you just do it in the general direction of the person. As you saw, in doing that, I somehow did a spin attack. Now for the spin attack. This one's a little bit trickier. If you don't know how to do this attack, just ask me and I'll hustle. This one is easy. You just do one quick spin around you, and there you go. That's your spin attack. Good work, recruit. You've completed all the training exercises. Now, since you've got the basics down, I'll give you this sword. Now, keep up the good work and come back to polish your skills. I believe at some point you can get like a heart piece or something from I forget.
You did a wonderful job. That was just amazing, Link. Now that you have a sword, we can exit through the door in the back. Let's go.
And that's right, we have a sword without a shield, and we are not going to have a shield for a little bit. But anyway. Let's open this door and head on through. Now we've got our sword. Let's see if he'll let us by. Hey, recruit. There are all sorts of monsters on the other side of this door. I've told you already that I can't let you out without a sword or... Oh! I see you've got yourself a weapon. Alright then, be careful out there. And we'll go outside. And here are some enemies. I don't know what these are. I honestly don't. It's kind of weird. They look like little mushrooms. That's what I thought of them as. And unfortunately, even cutting the grass here, like the other guy suggested, it's not yielding us anything, really. Which is sad. At least I can toss rocks for money. Hey there. It's dangerous being out here by yourself with all these monsters. What? You're searching for a tunnel that will take you to the Tower of Spirits? Well, there was such a path that way, but recently the rock falls have closed it off. And he shows you where. I'm not sure exactly where it was, but if I were to tell you, I'd investigate that wall. Nothing in that tree. I don't think, unless you see something, there's not anything in a tree, so But as you can see, there are awesome bombs. Right there. There we go. We got that tunnel open.
It's awfully dark in here, and it's kind of damp too. Is this really the way to the tower? Oh, sorry, Link. I was just thinking out loud. Come on, Link. Let's go.
And there are keys here. A lot of them. And shoe jellies. Oh. Let's see. Oh, really? Yeah, the combat's got something left to be desired sometimes. Alright. That's just telling you how to move a block, so all you gotta do is tap on it and just tap the direction. Or hold down. And we want to push this block on that button because this lowers the door for the chest. If there was nothing on it, it would just go back up, so that's why you need the block, and we'll get the key to unlock the door. That's some long-ranging arms Link has to be able to just somehow unlock the door like that. Anyway. The door will open unless you hit the switches in a circle. And that tells you how to open the door on the top. And this one, hit the bottom switch. The switch after the bottom one is the left one. So, like, you would go this way. And this one. Before you hit the bottom one, hit the top one. And for this one, hit the right switch before you hit the top switch. And let's erase this bit. So you can make little notes on stuff like that. It's like, okay, this is how I'm supposed to hit the switches. Okay, cool. Oh, really? Alright. What's in here? We got ourselves 20 rupees. Nice. We'll let that blow the rocks up, and then we'll toss our second bomb. And then we're gonna hit the switches in the order that was written down. Oh, I hit the wrong one. Well, I didn't do that on purpose, but anyway. Hello? There we go. And then we'll proceed to the next floor. Pots usually have stuff. No, they'll pretty much always have stuff. It's just the grass that they changed for some reason that they don't have too much stuff in. If there is anything.
Do you hear squeaking, Link?
Yes, because there are rats.
Yeah! Oh, how horrible!
And actually, this is to give you a tutorial on something later on.
Thank you. Those beasts are just terrifying. I never want to see them again.
There are going to be parts where that's going to be something that we have to deal with. Where she's just terrified by mice. Or rats. Don't know why, but she is. Yep, the tower is kind of messed up.
What's this train?
This, my dear, is the spirits train. They entrusted
us with its keeping. How do you know that? And you can hear me? Are you the sage of this tower? Well, I wouldn't exactly put it that way. But I do watch over the tower spirits. My name is Angie. I'm glad to see you. There's something we have to talk to you about.
And she tells them everything.
Yes. That paw you're sporting is quite frightful. One might even call it rather hideous, in fact. Hideous? How dare you? I see that feistiness runs in your family, my dear. But there's no need to get your feathers all ruffled. Oh? Did you know someone in my family? Feisty and bright, just like she was. The fruit doesn't fall from the tree. Fall far from the tree, now does it? Yes, I knew one of your ancestors. I met her when she had just arrived here. She and I were friends for a long time. Very long time. My family arrived here about a century ago. Were you already here in the tower then, Anjin? That's a story for another time, my dear. Right now we must discuss a matter more grave. Tell me, do you know the story of this tower? Only what the folk tales say. Long ago, the spirits of good and the Demon King were embroiled in a never-ending war. In the end, the spirits could not defeat him, but they did manage to imprison him in this tower. It's not the chains or bars that keep him imprisoned.
I think this is her. But an energy that oh, this might actually be Zelda.
But an energy that flows between the tower and the 4 temples that surround it. Oh, of course, Anjin. Then the spirit track.
Oh, it was her. Yeah.
Gosh. Correct, my dear. The spirit tracks carry that energy. If the tracks are lost, the tower energy will fade. And so will the Demon King's prison. And that's just what the evil ones are after. They aim to resurrect Maledius, the Demon King. Right now, my strength maintains his shackles, but only a matter of time until they are broken. Of course, in order to resurrect Maledius, they need one other key ingredient. A vessel from the royal line of ancient Hyrule, with the sacred power coursing through its veins. Yes, Maledius requires you in order to return, but only your shell, my dear. It would only be the only vessel suitable for him to inhabit. The Demon King is going to run around in my body? Blah, that's just too disgusting for words! We have to stop them. We can't let the Demon King return. My thoughts exactly, my dear. At the top of this tower is your body. Zelda's face is just kind of crazy right now. The Demon King's spirit is also there. To prevent him from possessing your body, you must fortify his prison. To do this, you must restore energy between the temples and this tower. In other words, restore the tracks between here and the temples. But how? How do we restore the spirit tracks? The answer lies above us in the floors of this tower. 4 stone rail maps are enshrined there.
You must retrieve them. As you know, this kingdom connects off all. It connects all. As you know, this tower connects our kingdom. Right now, the tower is filled with an evil energy. If you can get far enough to retrieve a rail map, a portion of the tracks will be restored. Start your search by climbing the stairs.
Of course. Thank you, Engine. You have a very important. The kingdom is needed. We're all counting you. Do you realize the guard of the situation? You must get the rail bus. I'll wait for you here. That's what princesses have always done. From what I understand, this is a kind of family tradition. Do not be scared and buck up and get moving.
Sorry to interrupt enthusiastic pet talk, but ascending the tower alone would be impossible. There are traps set to stag trespassers, not to mention that pesky little monster infestation.
Is that so? Well, I would feel terrible asking, but... Engine, can you guide Link upstairs?
Have you forgotten? Have you already forgotten what I said? My hands are full keeping this tower together. I'm sorry, my dear, but I can't leave my post.
Then what should we do? Should we go back for Alfonso? Oh, but he's wounded. Teacher, the captain of the castle guard? But I suppose there's no time for that, is there?
What if you went with him, my dear?
Me? Go with him? But I'm not sure how I would be much help in this state.
Well, my dear, this kingdom is your responsibility. You mustn't forget that. You mustn't ever forget that. I'm sure you'll find a way to help out somehow.
Well, all right. We better get going then, Link.
Link's like, I just give up. That was a little bit too much. But yes, we must ascend the Spirit Tower.
So this is what it looks like. This is what the inside of the tower looks like. Let's head over to that door, Link. All right, let's go.
And up we go. We can't do anything with that right there. We'll learn about it later. Alright, this is floor 1 of the Spirit Tower. And we'll actually learn more about the second floor of the Spirit, well, the first floor, or just the Spirit Tower in general, in the next video. Thank you all for watching, and stay tuned as we try to save the kingdom by restoring all the spirit tracks, but first we must climb the Spirit Tower. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Later!